Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and this is the most requested video ever, and it is how to farm Terra for beginners in DMO. So this is gonna be my beginner's guide for farming Terra in the game, and this is gonna be for absolute beginners. There will be another video if you guys want that, another video for more mid-game players and players who have got a slightly higher level in the game progression, like a better Digimon and whatnot. I can make a mid-game guide and end-game guide if you guys want, so you let me know down in the comments. And yeah, before we start, I want to remind you to subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing is you go to Mary in the terminal and you enter Vrindari terminal. Now you will need to have a level 99 plus Digimon. If you don't have a level 99 Digimon, then you probably should not be looking to farm Terra. You should be looking to get your first Digimon to level 99. So yeah, once you get your Digimon to 99, you go ahead and enter Verdandi terminal. And as you have already guessed it, it is farming X tickets. So there will be two ways in this video. First way is farming X tickets in Verdandi terminal. Next is you make your way to this area over there, which is the Waspmon area. This is where we're farming X tickets. Now how it works is basically you kill Fanbimons, then they will spawn Waspmon, and you kill Waspmon and they will spawn Cannon Beamons. And once you finish killing all the Cannon Beamons, Tiger Vismon will spawn in a random location around this area. And it spawned, you just search for it. Usually there's actually more people, so you should go to the map with the most amount of people. Like yeah, you just, I guess, run around. I'm gonna give myself speed. And yeah, you just run around until you find the Tiger Wispmon. Sometimes you don't really catch it, and my recommendation is to go to a channel that has more people in it. In Uncommon server there's always people farming it, so it should not be too hard. Now I actually not gonna change channel, I'm just gonna demonstrate how it works. As you can see, now early game you probably won't be able to kill these mobs, so what you can do is just stand around, wait for people to kill it. And yeah, now you're probably asking, isn't this kinda bad, like you're literally leeching? And the answer is probably yes, but the thing is, early game you won't be able to help even if you wanted to. So until you are strong enough to help, all you have to do is just stand there and do nothing. Just don't kill Tiger Vismon very quickly. I guess you won't be able to do that, but yeah, you just keep doing that. And now as you can see, Cannon Beamons has spawned again, so you just kill them. When there is more people, you gotta be careful. And yeah, we kill the Cannon Beamons, or just watch people kill it. And Tiger Vismon spawn, and it is a raid boss. I'm just gonna hit once because yeah, that's what you should do. And it's a raid boss, so everyone will get the rewards. Why it's not really bad when it's like you're leeching. You're not really leeching because you're not taking anything away from someone, because it's a raid boss. So you just, as I did, just hit it once and leave. And that already gave me 2 X tickets. I had 4 in my inventory, it gave me 2. And yeah, that is basically farming X ticket. Now there's actually some pros and cons to this way. The cons is probably that it's not very fast. X ticket is not like the most efficient way of farming Terra. But the pros is, one, it is infinite. You don't need like dungeon tickets or whatnot. So if you don't know, farming money in DMO in like in-game ways and mid-game and even the second way, which we're gonna talk about later, basically needs dungeon tickets, which you can only get a couple per day. This one, it's not a dungeon, thus it's infinite. You can like do it as long as you want. And yeah, now the rates are about 70 X tickets per hour if you are doing well. Of course you can get more if you are doing it in a time where there's a lot of people and you're constantly constantly spawning Tiger Vismon. So yeah, it can depend. You can get more than 70 per hour, but in my experience 70 per hour seems to be the basic or the norm. And yeah, so X tickets as of now, I think it goes for like 40-45 mega each, which isn't too bad. 70 is like a decent number of Terra, at least for beginners. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the second and the last way for farming Terra for beginners is Infinite Mountain Dungeon, or Crack of Divimon as we used to call it back in the day. And yeah, so once you have a level 99 plus Digimon, you go there to the Infinite Mountain map and make sure you finish all the File Island main quests, so you unlock the dungeon. As far as I'm aware, I think you need to finish all the main quests. And if you have a level 99 Digimon, the quest Devimon's Crack normal pass will appear, and it will give you 10 passes. It's a daily quest, so you can get 10 passes per day, which is what I mentioned when I said other ways of farming Terra does require tickets. It's like resin in Genshin Impact, if that makes sense. And yeah, so it is Track of Devimon, and the requirement doesn't seem to have any quests. So as you can see, just need a level. Actually, no, there's a quest. Location of New Crack Dimension. Yeah, so make sure you finish the main quests with that name. Have a level 99 Digimon, get the ticket, and enter the dungeon. Now, obviously, you will not enter the dungeon alone. Make sure you enter with a party, and make sure you have a decent Digimon. At least try your best to do the Digimon, to get a good Digimon. And yeah, so the dungeon is actually very simple. You do it with people, as I said, with a party full of 4, and you kill the bosses. The first boss is Ogremon. You need to kill it to advance. As you can see, the dungeon actually wasn't designed for big Digimons like Daftomon X, and it should die in a second. Also, make sure you're using a vaccine Digimon. I'm using Data Digimon because why not? And yeah, you just walk your tamer over there, and now you teleport it to the next boss, which is Leomon. Now, keep in mind the first 2 bosses doesn't drop anything. Ogremon gives nothing, and Leomon also gives nothing. As I said, make sure you are doing it in a party. And Leomon is dead, and the gate opens to the final boss, which is Devimon. You just go there and kill Devimon. Again, it's rather simple and easy. Hopefully you shouldn't struggle there, especially with a party. So yeah, it is probably one of the easier and best dungeons to do in terms of money, even for mid-game players, which are gonna I'm going to tell you why in a second. After we just finish this dungeon, I want to get out of here as soon as possible because I hate it here. Yeah, it also spawns things. I think it should do it. Yeah, it does 2k damage. It's literally nothing. And at one point he does spawn things, but if you kill it quickly, it won't spawn anything. As you can see, yeah, didn't even have the chance to spawn. So hopefully that's what happens when you are doing it in a party. And it will drop 2 items, the decode item and the Devimon's Crack reward box. So the Devimon's Crack box of Doom gives this item. This is one of the items that you can get. Obviously, most of them are kind of like trash items. The good stuff are the Fruit of Yggdrasil and the decode. There is also these things which aren't really, they are not terrible. They are okay, I would say, but not very good for money. Like, you either eat them or keep them. This is a random timer box. This is trash. I guess it's good for early game if you don't have any experience item. And 4k heal, which is it's not bad, to be honest. And this, like, it's a little chicken. So yeah, the most items, what we are looking for when it comes to Terra is the decode, which are guaranteed to get once. This is why this dungeon is really good, because it guarantees you to get something. And the other thing is Fruit of Yggdrasil, which the chance of getting 3 at once even is not too terrible. So for the rates for this dungeon, I did an hour run a while back, and this is what I got. We did about 100 runs for an hour. Now this was not an early game team. We were all using AOX, so we had like 40-second runs, maybe even less. Like, there was time where I didn't even have time to hit the boss. We killed it very quickly. So Crack of Devimon normal mode is actually very good, even in mid and end game, because you can kill it very quickly, so it will be very efficient. And yeah, so the prices, I have no idea because prices are changing, but to check the price of the decode, we go to Fire Island Village of the Beginning. This is where you can check the prices and also sell the items. Usually you sell it in that center, but decode and Fruit of Yggdrasil, you can sell them in Village of the Beginning. And also buy them in Village of the Beginning if you want to. And as you can see right there is shops. Let's actually check any shop. Aha, okay, 47 and Fruit of Yggdrasil. So just go browse the shops. Make sure you undercut. Like 47, make a shop, put it for 46 or 45. Fruit of Yggdrasil, put it for 260 and undercut the other shops. And yeah, that's how you make money. You just go there, you name your shop. So going at the decode machine, if you don't know, the item is being used for the decode machine, which have a chance to give you hatch backup level 5, which is why this is very important. Hatch backup is a commodity that is always needed. So yeah, did we get anything good? Digiclone A. So yeah, this is how to farm money for absolute beginners. This is the 2 easiest ways that I can think of farming Terra in the MMO. And yeah, I might make another video looking for more advanced way for like returning play and people with a stronger Digimon, stronger joggers Digimon. So you have to let me know in the comments if you want to see that, and if you think this video is helpful, make sure you leave a like on it, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. That will be greatly appreciated. And with that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.